pa 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 ella, pa 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 ella, pa pa pa
Hello and welcome to Locally New England, a show that brings you local lifestyle insights, marquee events, and business profiles. I'm Meredith Gorman.
And I'm Joe Guarnieri. So glad you could join us. We have a great show for you as we roll into October.
That's right, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and first we'll sit down with the Gloria Gemma Breast Cancer Resource Foundation to discuss breast cancer awareness and what resources are available in the battle against cancer. When we come back.
Locally New England is brought to you by Charahoe Furniture, beautifully crafted American-made home furnishings. First Hyundai, North Attleboro. Save every day at First Hyundai. And Some Pump Geeks. We service all brands.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and in the very important fight against cancer, we have Carol Ann Donnelly, the Communications and Development Manager at the Gloria Gemma Foundation, joining us today. First of all, thanks for being here today with us, and tell us more about the mission behind the Gloria Gemma Foundation.
Well, the foundation was established 20 years ago, so we've been doing this for 2 decades, and we provide cancer rehabilitation to people touched by cancer. And not just breast cancer, we've expanded into all cancers because there's nothing like Gloria Gemma for people in our region. So we provide free healing programs and support services that allow people to get through their cancers and beyond their cancers and just live healthier.
Right, and there's a lot of places where people can go and get cancer treatment. But what are some of the other resources available that the Gloria Gemma Foundation provides that, you know, other places in the region don't have for people battling cancer right now?
Yeah, so, you know, you'll go to the hospital and you'll get your cancer treatments, whether that's chemo or radiation, a combination of the two. But there's a whole another side to it that people don't realize. And there's no cancer rehabilitation out there. Like if you have a heart attack, you get cardiac rehab, or a stroke rehab. If you have a joint replaced, you go through rehabilitation. When you have cancer, at the end of your treatments, you're handed a follow-up appointment and said, see you in 3 months. Right. People are left emotionally, financially, spiritually drained and a lot of times broken. I know I'm a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and I didn't discover the foundation until 10 years after my diagnoses. And frankly, there was no Gloria Gemma when I was going through either one of them. So we provide those holistic programming, free yoga classes, free exercise classes, nutrition, support groups. We have a metastatic support group for women who are at stage 4. We have a young survivor group for women under the age of 44 because their needs are different than, say, somebody who gets diagnosed in their 50s. A lot of these young women, and they're coming in their 20s and 30s, they're establishing their careers. They may be newly married. They may not have started their families yet. So their issues are different than somebody who's older. You know, and then we have we call them kind of the one-offs, the fun things where you can connect with people who've been where you've been, and we might do a wreath-making class or a self-defense class. I've taken women to the shooting range and they've gone shooting. So there's all sorts of things. We have a walking group and a biking group and a hiking group. And so there's something for everyone, and you'll get the support and connection that you need in the way that you need it.
Now, speaking of the emotional part and the one-offs, you guys have the Flames of Hope, which is a celebration of life. You've had that since 2005. Talk about that a little bit as far as that connection with all the people who come in and get involved in that and how that's evolved.
Yeah, so the Flames of Hope has evolved into an entire weekend. It didn't start off as a weekend. And we do 3 events one weekend, and we started off with the Passport to Survivorship Expo, which is a health fair, but it's more than a health fair. It brings the latest in medical cancer care together with holistic well-being, and it's very experiential. It's very interactive. We want to empower people to become their own advocates, their own health advocates. So there's lots to do, there's lots to see, there's over 50 vendors, there's 30-minute informational sessions that you can attend, and you know, there's some retail therapy in it. At the end
Always
of
good.
Always good. And at the end of the day, people can set their health intentions on a board and break that board with their hands, and you know, possibly one person's going to win a gift package over $500.
Wow.
And Passport is free, so anybody can go. It's open to the public. They can register online at gloriagemma.org.
Okay.
And then that's Saturday, October 5th at the Convention Center. And then we're going to move the party outdoors to Station Park and to the State House steps. And that's the Flames of Hope that everybody knows, where we turn the State House pink.
That's awesome.
And yeah.
That's
And
really
look,
cool.
you're wearing your pink. October is here. For those wanting to get involved, you know, cancer doesn't discriminate. We all know somebody who's been affected by breast cancer. How can you volunteer?
So you can volunteer by going on to our website, gloriagemma.org, and there is a link. So we encourage people to sign up if they want to volunteer. And then connect with us. You know, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, yes, is October, but breast cancer and all cancers happen 12 months out of the year. So we look for people to support us in whatever way they can, whether it's financially or through volunteering.
Perfect. Thanks for joining us. Up next on Locally New England, we take a visit to Empire Hyundai to learn about the Torres family legacy. Stay tuned.